Rob, one of these days I'm gonna wear that exact shirt. I have that shirt.
The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast.
There should be applause when that happens.
Applause, everybody. Clap. There we are. Slade Ham, Rob Bungle, Trey Tutson, Sam Damaris. Episode 887.
Yeah.
Do we have we gotta pour some of these up. We're working our way through.
What's wrong, buddy?
What do you mean?
Hey, you sound like you got a screech impediment.
Oh God.
Ah!
How long have you been sitting on that?
How long have you been sitting on that?
I woke up with it.
You idiot. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it
You want
later.
this?
I want to pour up some whiskey and
I'm gonna pour up. I'm sober. I text you about being sober.
That's fine.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm not a peer pressure. Why are you looking at me like I'm gonna be like, oh, do it? I'm not that dude.
You. Matter of fact, speaking of Screech, you look like the fucking after school special. No, guys, want to try some weed here?
Yeah, you look.
All the cool kids are doing it.
All the cool kids lean up against a locker, 1 foot up there. Same Chuck Taylors.
All right, you look like you wore a black sweatshirt, so I couldn't see your clipped ass hair shedding again. All right, yeah, that's dressing the part. Grab us. I'm not sure what we're drinking. I'm not sure whose collection this is out of. It either came from Colorado, or it came
That's
from Texas,
Nate.
or it came from a lot of different places. We are joined.
right.
We're going to be joined this episode. We're starting to bring some guests in,
Yeah.
and
We have some fun ones coming up in the next few weeks.
yeah. Why don't you tease the people, Rob?
I can't tease it. We have some. Oh, yeah, it's got something just for Trey next week. Just for Trey, we have white facts galore for you next week. Trey.
White facts galore.
White facts galore.
What is
Just
this?
for you.
Just some Karen Yelp reviews?
No. I'll explain later. We have an actual scientist from an actual scientist podcast coming on to educate you.
One of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, one of them
one
motherfuckers.
them.
Oh.
So that'll be next week.
You ready? What you gonna do? What are you gonna do when you're confronted with the truth?
It's not all that shit is just theories.
Yeah. Okay. We'll save it for next
All
week.
that bunch of jumbo math and shit.
We raise a glass to our guests. If you want to introduce,
Yeah.
we'll come back. We'll come back to that because I'm not.
Yeah.
I have thoughts. But
But
Rob,
for now, ladies and gentlemen, joining us all the way from the Woodlands, a good hour away from here.
South Dallas.
Yeah, our good friend,
Yeah.
one of the earliest participants of the Whiskey Brothers. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tommy Drake, everyone. Tommy Drake.
Tommy Drake. Cheers!
Gentlemen.
You poured yourself a glass. I see.
Are you
I
drinking?
did, so I could do a toast with you guys. I'm excited you guys have some fun guests coming up. I'm sorry you don't have a fun guest tonight. But I'm excited. The upcoming episodes sound very exciting.
Tommy, you were the last time we drank together. But there have been several since then. But you opened when we did our special. When we taped the special that's on Amazon right now, you were kind enough to come in and warm up the audience, and you drank, I think it was 5 shots of Jack, and then juggled knives in front of paying customers. So you're one of us.
I did that bit. Yeah, I did that bit for you guys. That was a fun night actually. It was fun being part of the taping in that capacity. You know, sort of the host, audience wrangler, and then I got really drunk before your second show.
We all did.
During
all
the
did.
intro, during the audience warm up, so I got to sort of be a fan too. That was a fun night.
Ah,
I have a question, Tommy. When did you first learn to juggle? What was the impetus?
I was 8 years old when I first
8?
learned to juggle. Yeah, and I got pretty good when I was 9, and then by the time I was 11, I was a pretty high level juggler.
what's pretty good? Is it number of balls, or is it what you can like? Are there people who can do more things with 3 balls than one guy who can do one thing with 7? Are y'all elitists like that?
Yes, we are. Pretty good is usually more than 3 objects, being able to juggle various types of objects and being able to kind of juggle for as long as you want without dropping, you know.
Are there
I
some
mean,
of you?
my special skill when I was 9 or 10 was being able to juggle while making eye contact with the audience and speaking to them and doing jokes. That was something that jugglers weren't doing back then, really. They would set up while they weren't juggling, and then they would juggle to music or do some routine. but I was sort of doing bits while juggling.
Oh,
which
you
was
showed up with
something I
pattern.
weren't doing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where. Or do some people do even numbered stuff?
Yes, the even numbered jugglers are they're witches. Nobody likes people that juggle even numbers. I'm actually pretty good with 4 balls and 4 clubs and 6 balls. So I'm kind of one of the even numbered witches because I'm comfortable with those numbers. Yeah, but it's wrong. It's not symmetrical. It's wrong. You know that. You know enough about juggling to know that.
Now, is there a one-armed guy who only does even-numbered items?
Ooh.
That would be
The best one-armed juggler on the planet is Casey Bomer.
There's a real one-armed juggler.
You know what? Casey Bomer is brilliant, and he's from a circus family.
No shit, one-armed guy.
And a juggling family, and he has one arm, and he is.
What the fuck happened?
what was
Nobody
it?
got a degree?
No. Before juggler, was he in a
Nobody got a degree.
was he in a cage as the one-armed boy? Like what was?
And he was born into the family.
That's
you
I know. What did they do with him? Like, did they display him or something until they found out he had a skill?
No, he had the skill at a very young age because he was born into a juggling family. If you start teaching a baby how to juggle,
Well, you throw enough shit at a one-armed child.
limbs they have, it doesn't matter.
He's got to figure it out somehow.
That's amazing.
So wait a minute, what happened to the arm?
I think he was born with one arm. I think it was a
It wasn't a circus accident.
I don't believe it was a circus.
No,
accident.
which is way better though than being a world-class juggler and later losing your arm.
Yeah, he's the
That's
Def Leppard drummer of jugglers.
Yeah, that's tragic.
That is the universe just telling you this is your life. When
That's-
you're born with one arm into a circus family. I mean, what else do you do?
That's magical though. That's inspirational to me.
You don't become a Supreme Court judge.
What does his act look like? Like what can
he
you?
juggles with his family. He juggles with other jugglers. So it looks like a team juggling act. But he's
Wait a minute, he's just the guy who picks the ball up and starts it, right?
No.
Like between two people.
He can juggle. He can juggle three juggling clubs in one hand while passing clubs with another juggler.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
And he can juggle 4 juggling clubs.
We need to get this guy on the show.
Yeah,
Fuck Tommy. You 2-armed fucking cheap shit.
He's a much better juggler than I am. But I would have researched him more, but I don't remember.
And how long has he been a fan of the Insane Clown Posse? That's every time you say juggler, I just hear Juggalo in my head.
we appreciate you coming on to talk about other jugglers.
It's like Slate. Have you ever watched another comedian who isn't as smart as you, but who is doing better than you?
Yeah, Trey. Trey.
Literally.
That's how I feel when I watch Casey Bomer juggle. It's like he has one arm, but yet he is a better juggler than I am.
Good
Like
God.
I have not focused enough on my gifts.
Now, Tommy, you have a special on Dry Bar, right? Correct.
I have a Dry Bar comedy special available for free on YouTube right now. Go watch it because then I get paid a little bit if you go watch it.
Well, but Dry Bar is notorious, well, not notorious, but known.
Dry Bar's very clean.
They're for clean comedy.
Tommy's very clean.
You're a clean
Squeaky
comic.
clean.
So,
Squeaky.
but here you are on the fucking Whiskey Brothers. So if you have any fucking words you want to get out, now's your opportunity. If you want to, we open it up for cursing. If you feel
I would like to say cocksucker.
fair enough.
That's always been my lane. That's always been my lane is the clean comedy. That's kind of what I'm good at. I think when you start out performing at kids' birthday parties, I think those are the jokes that you write. So it's a stand-up special, and if you're a Whiskey Brothers fan and you watch my Dry Bar special and it does nothing for you, I get it, but I think some of your fans might like it.
And see, the clean comedy, this is why you have a house in the Woodlands and Rob lives in his car.
Yeah,
that's why.
That's true.
But you guys also
That's
know,
true.
I tell people all the time, Rob Mungle is one of my favorite comedians of all time. Doug Stanhope is one of my favorite comedians.
Oh, Rob used to be one of mine too.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Up until you retired. Remember that? Remember that? You're tired.
You don't ever want to meet your heroes or your mentors.
Yeah. They say you don't ever meet your heroes because they'll disappoint you. But I like to think if I fucked Bella Thorne, she'd be the one who'd be disappointed, not me. So I take issue
I'm a
with
big
that.
fan of all kinds of comedy. But yeah, sure, go watch my Dry Bar special.
And I've been a couple of people have commented even as we're talking right now. They remember you from our musical episode. You've been on previous Whiskey Brothers episodes, so I think our fans know who you are. Yeah,
it's funny. I'm old friends with all of you guys except for Trey, but I'm a big fan of Trey's comedy, and Trey and I know each other. Yeah. And then I'm really close. At one time or another, I've been really close with all of the former Whiskey Brothers. You know, sort of like if you guys were the Beatles, I'm pretty close with Pete Best and Stu Sutcliffe. Stu Sutcliffe is one of my best friends, and Billy Preston slept on my couch for 7 months. So it's like I'm not in with any of the current Beatles,
but we appreciate all you've done for the band.
Yeah. You're gonna love us with Rob Mungle and Wings. It's the new podcast. The new podcast coming out next year.
Yeah, so we have a lot of history. We go way back, and we have all actually, and myself and Sam and Slade in particular, I think have all sort of influenced each other as stand-up comics through the years.
Certainly,
dude. Back in the day, the old Last Stop open mic. Tommy, you have this laugh that can be heard from space.
I think I've picked a little bit of it up from the son of a bitch.
Dude, but the thing was, like, when I was first starting out, I was like 21, 22.
That's pretty good.
If you heard that in the back of the room, I was just up there, I was like, I'm crushing it, baby. I'm crushing it. I got a ha from the,
Well, because you were, and we've all known you a lot. You it's so weird because you just go out and find gigs that none of us even know are gigs. You were on the ships before anybody was on the ships. You were out with Cher when anybody. I didn't even know you could do that. It's a cool thing to kind of watch you progress a little bit, and getting that laugh from you in the back of the room has always been. I remember a few of those myself, and
there was that, and then Brian Hersey's
a couple of legendary Houston laughs.
If we have a minute though, could you mention Tommy?
I just saw Hersey. We were both at Rudyard's, and we hadn't seen each other in 18 years, so it was great to see.
We were drinking with him yesterday.
Yeah. Hey Tommy, while we have a minute, what was it like working with Cher? I mean, how was it? Just old queens and fucking.
Old queens, young gay guys at the time, and this is the Living Proof farewell tour. This is 2003 to 2005.
Right. How long were you on the tour? You replaced Cyndi Lauper?
3 years. Yeah, I was on the tour for 3 years. And Slade, you were actually hanging out, I think, at my last show that I did with one of my last shows.
Did you finally get to meet her?
Yeah, right at that last show. Yeah, no, it was it was cool for me. It was a lot of young gay guys and a lot of older married couples, and at the time my act really sort of played well for young gay guys and older married couples. It was sort of it was actually the Montrose River Oaks crowd.
Were you juggling dicks
on the road? Yeah.
Tommy,
much.
you're also
what I was doing though. You know what bit I was doing that was very trendy at the time for that audience is I was talking about Becky and our age difference, and this is before the Demi Ashton thing.
Oh,
it's right about the time Oprah was talking about these old successful women need to get themselves younger men, and I was doing that material, and Cher's crowd was the Oprah crowd, so they were into the older woman younger guy thing.
Know your audience, baby.
Well, you're also an old married guy and a gay guy. Like it's
I am both of those things.
Actually,
so I belonged on that.
This
tour.
might be the worst dressed I've ever seen you.
I actually was thinking about putting on a jacket, and I thought that's pretentious.
I have a funny feeling he has on paisley pants though. Like
there's sure.
A t-shirt. I will show you. I am wearing slacks.
Yes, of course.
Dress shoes on.
Of course. Yeah. Dress shoes in his house, just chilling.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I went to a ship one time, and my check bag didn't show up, and I was on stage in the middle of my show, and I was thinking to myself, why am I so comfortable right now? And it's because I was wearing my traveling shoes, my tennis shoes.
You got to have traveling shoes, man. That's a key.
You do. You need your house shoes. But I put on my dress shoes for this because I don't feel as funny if I'm in my house shoes. So trying to be sharp for you guys.
Yeah, well, we appreciate it. Yeah, the one-armed guy was going to put on his dress shoe.
That's
whatever.
That's so wrong.
No, he's got 2 feet. What do you?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the saddest goddamn
All right,
story
well,
I've ever heard.
Now it's way less impressive. Way
You
less
guys gotta
impressive.
have Casey Bomer on as a guest, man.
Is he
Yeah.
related to Matt Bomer, the dude from White Collar?
I don't believe so. No.
Yeah.
Good actor.
I want to find a one-legged tap dancer. Then we'll be onto something. One-armed juggler thinks you can pull it. The physics still work. But a one-legged tap dancer, now that would be something.
I mean, you're not dancing.
We're a little.
Hopping.
Yeah, you just
at
hopping.
that fucking point.
Fucking, I don't know. Like
I'm
a best
Jojo
cardio-
Rabbit.
Best cardio ever. Just click, 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 click.
All right, Tommy, we got to take a break in a second. Are there any lines that you're my favorite person for writing things that you won't perform?
Writing things that I don't perform.
That you won't perform.
that I won't perform.
But if there's ever an outlet
dirty
for us
stuff.
to censor you, not dirty. It doesn't have to be dirty. It has to be.
Shocking.
Give me your Tommy Drake's favorite line he's written but is scared to tell somebody.
Oh gosh, I don't. I'm actually looking at some notes here to see if I have.
It brings out a fucking big book. Just poof.
It's like the book. It's the Book of the Dead.
I don't, boy, that's such a.
That would be.
It is I realize that's a very. It's a loaded question because I don't want you to necessarily be controversial as much as I just want you to be self-indulgent. Like it doesn't even have to be something you want. Something you'd rather have, a line that you've written that you'd rather have reach a larger audience.
Well, here's a recent one that probably won't end up in any of my shows. Everybody can't be either a racist or a pedophile. We need a third party option. Right, and it's not a bad. It'd be a good line in like one of Rob's Mungle sets.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna fit into my show. you
Yeah,
know?
probably
No,
not.
the kids and the old people.
And I'm also doing a bit now because I'm hanging out at open mic and bar shows. I'm doing a bit now that I know I'll probably never do after this. But the bit is it makes me laugh. The bit is it was really easy to pitch a movie in the 80s. That's the premise. And this is my pitch for the movie Revenge of the Nerds. It's about a girl who's doing well in college. She's the best looking girl in school. She's the head cheerleader. Her boyfriend's the quarterback. And then her boyfriend and his friends burn down a frat house. So they move into the freshman dorm, and the freshmen, even though this girl hasn't done anything to them, the freshmen decide that they want to pick on her. So they set up cameras in her dorm room, take pictures of her naked, distribute these pictures to the entire student body. And then later on, the head freshman dresses in a costume and tricks the girl and makes her think that he's her boyfriend, and then he rapes her. And then we play a song by Queen, and everybody says, I'd rather be a racist than a bully.
Oh shit, we're in.
Oh, wait, no, it's a comedy. You guys are gonna love it. Well, he teaches the kids about bullying and about rape. If you're gonna rape somebody, and after she gets raped, she's like, I guess you're my boyfriend now because I guess it's prison rules at this college. She doesn't realize she's been raped.
Tommy,
And that
Drake.
was the prequel to The Big Bang Theory.
Tommy. Drake.
I also have a pitch for 16 Candles, but
Oh, yeah?
it also has a rape in it. You guys want to hear that?
Because when you said it was easy to pitch a movie in the 80s, I was going to go, you just include rape.
I
Just
also have
add
an
rape. Can we make that
extremely
episode time?
sexist pitch about the movie Tootsie. You guys want to hear.
Tommy Drake, we raise a glass.
It starts with you know how men are much better actors than women. You know how women aren't good at acting. Okay, you gotta be with me. On this.
Most of them, not all
Yeah.
of them, Tommy. Most women.
I've heard your pitch for Tootsie, and it's fucking hysterical, by the way.
Wait, there's an
That's-
actual
and-
pitch?
Yeah, I've heard him do his pitch for Tootsie.
These are all bits.
It was
these are all-
the pitch was so sexist that Bill Murray wanted his name removed from it.
Will you do it as we go to break? Will you pitch us?
You want me
Tootsie?
to pitch you Tootsie?
Pitch
Yes.
me.
After the break.
God damn it! We'll be right back. Tommy Drake on the Whiskey Brothers podcast.
Wait.
Welcome back to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Slade, Trey, Rob, Sam, joined by Tommy Drake, our good friend from many, many moons ago. We have done so many live shows together, patio hangouts together, just random drinks together. It's good to have you virtually on a TV screen, kind of with us. I guess.
Thanks, I appreciate that. This is much better than usually we hang out and then I drive. So this is much better. I'm home.
Yeah.
All right, sell me Tootsie.
Tootsie. Okay. Oh boy. It's about this guy who's not a good actor. And he's not a good actor. He has no work, and he's got a reputation of being difficult to work with. His girlfriend is an actor too, but she's an idiot. She has an audition for a soap opera, and since he has no work and he's a man, he decides to dress as a woman, and he gets the audition because women are horrible at acting. And then his girlfriend's such an idiot that she befriends him dressed as a woman and doesn't realize it's him. And he has an emotional affair with his co-star, but it's not just sexist. He also has a Jew manager, so it's also racist. And then, after being emotionally abused and cheated on, his girlfriend stays with him in the end because women are idiots. And it's called, wait for it, it's called Tootsie.
Oh God.
Yeah, that works.
These are all bits that I'm writing just for comics because that's
Sure.
what that's what I'm doing now.
You could probably do one for Arthur too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Arthur's. They're all good. Like every movie from the 80s has something awful in it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Glorified.
Yeah.
Rape is glorified so many times. In
It's
those
but I think Sam and I were talking about this on the way. Remember the old Porky's movies and that was just the most heinously racist, hateful, sexist,
Bro, there was an
hilarious,
Asian kid
hilarious.
named
I should have led with
Long Duck
hilarious.
Dong.
Yeah.
Long Duck Dong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And just offensive accents that we would get canceled for, just actors doing horrible accents and doing horrible, so much. Yeah, it was so much. It was such a beautiful time, really.
Yeah.
Soul Man is a whole movie in blackface.
Yeah.
So Tommy, do you have anything racist you'd like to get out? Why?
Trey's cracking his knuckles. Let's go, bitch.
Yeah, Trading Places has a whole scene with Aykroyd in blackface doing a horrible Jamaican accent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Super offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wow, he wasn't even the prime minister.
I don't know.
Though all I could think about was Trading Places when this GameStop thing was going on. That's all I could.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, so are you a stock trader with all of your boat money?
No,
or do you,
I don't believe
you keep
in
it
any of that
keep it
voodoo.
a
I
buck
play
in the
craps.
backyard?
I'd rather play craps.
That's what
than
I
trade
said.
stock.
There's more morality at a craps table.
Yes,
than
but
in-
you don't
than in
have
the
to
stock
drive to Louisiana to trade
That's
stocks.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Would be my argument.
Mm-hmm.
The
That's how
GameStop
they
thing
get you.
made me laugh. I've been laughing for because I dabble, so I'm watching. I'm at least watching the market. So when it
Right.
got up to a certain amount, and then watching that price skydive for the better part of 2 days, some of these kids are gonna how many of them are gonna kill themselves?
I think some of them already have. I think.
Is there a stat there?
This isn't
probably?
like the 1920s. So they're not going to jump out of a second story.
No, I
apartment.
think they are.
Yeah.
I'm
think
confused
so.
about the
Hold on,
stock
wait a minute.
market,
This is
though.
my
Slade,
age
maybe
group.
you can help me with this.
Okay.
I'm confused about the stock market. In the 4 years that President Trump was president, it went up 58%, and that's good. And in the first 4 years Obama was president, it went up 70%, and that's bad.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, you've got it.
Because I'm confused by
No,
the
you're not
numbers a
confused
little
at all.
bit.
You're
Yeah.
not confused at all. That's exactly how it works.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
perfect.
I just wanted to make sure because that's hard. That's
You
difficult
boned up
for-
fast. It's must have been that GameStop stock. Got everybody looking at the internet.
It's America's favorite pastime. Blame the black guy.
Super simple.
Now
What's
that's a pitch for 1984.
What's your question, Trey?
No, I didn't have a. I was just saying, it's my age group. We don't jump out of windows.
Yeah.
Well, how do you
know,
kill yourselves?
Autoerotic.
Right, you don't have the
Closet
market
jack
cornered on.
off. I
Yeah,
don't know the
we had
fucking
Michael
how to-
Hutchins and David Carradine.
Yeah.
Don't act like your generation
Yeah,
invented that.
and we have the ages of 24 to 30. Like, y'all got two famous motherfuckers, and we have fatherless homes.
Quality over quantity.
yeah, 100%. 100%. 100%.
You know what's interesting though, Trey, is I think your generation is going to dabble in the stock market, and I think like some of us, it skipped a generation. Like, and it's the kind of thing that the younger generation is doing. But for me, it's like it was always stay away. You know?
I can't pronounce most of them companies, so I'm staying out of
They're,
that shit.
they're not.
Or whatever the
GameStop.
fuck it is. Like, no,
GameStop.
I'm talking about the other shit. All them hedge funds. I don't know what the fuck none of that is.
They're abbreviations, bro. They're
Yeah.
like, it's like reading license plates. They're
I don't
not
know what it
actual.
is. Like I told you, I thought Dow Jones ran a fast 40. That's what the fuck I thought. I thought NASDAQ was a terrorist. All that shit just sounds like racist people.
Yeah.
So I'm out.
All those hedge funds sound like fucking ships in the British Navy
Yeah.
in the 1800s. It's
NASDAQ
like Lionheart, fucking Capital. Fucking,
They're going down like ships in the British.
Yeah. Yeah.
NASDAQ sounds like a gangster rapper.
NASDAQ for sure.
Yo, you get that new NASDAQ album?
Fuck yeah, she banging.
The mashup. That's a good mashup.
You know what? NASDAQ dropped 20 points yesterday.
Yeah.
And an album.
There it is.
Big
Yeah, it
Brother
was.
Depot.
Yeah.
No, that's all I was just bringing up is that
Okay.
we don't kill ourselves that way
Yeah.
out of a window.
Well, that's good to know.
It's just not really our thing.
But do they kill themselves with auto rocket?
Yeah, we kill.
Or do they
our-
just fuck up?
What do you mean? They say it again. Oh,
Auto
like
rocket asphyxiation. That's you
I've
fuck
talked about
up.
this before. I feel like anytime autoerotic asphyxiation happens, I feel like you could you need a spotter. You need someone just in the room. But
If
then
if you had someone in the room, you wouldn't be whacking it.
that's true. They would probably do
If you
whatever.
had someone in the room, it would just be erotic asphyxiation. It's not auto anymore. Auto means one person.
And rock exfoliation.
Oh, that's when you listen to ill
Yeah.
communication
Yeah,
while you're
that's-
jacking.
yeah, that's when you listen to
totally-
the Beastie Boys where you jack off and die. And rock asphyxiation.
Hey, you know, if there's not a suicide note, then it was probably a mistake, right?
One would think.
Well, I think like if there is a note, it's a plant. I feel like people who really want to kill themselves just do it and don't fuck around with the note. And people who, anytime there's a note, someone came in and framed you.
Well, they should always leave a note before they do it, and it just should say, "If you're reading this, I didn't come."
That's
If this note is not sticky,
I'm dead.
wow.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So, go ahead and finish me off, my dead body.
yeah. I don't
And
know.
then you're a whole nother
Any of
thing.
y'all ever written a suicide note and be like, I got a lot to live for? Like I've
Oh
written
no,
a few.
I've written it for other people. Just what I mean?
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, they
yeah.
were just like I want to sound good,
That's
and I
literally a ghostwriter.
It's
so
the
fucking
best
funny.
he ever sounded. Wow. He was just
This doesn't sound like his work.
yeah, no, but
That's
for people who
funny.
just like I want to die, but I also don't want people to think I don't know what an Oxford comma is, and I'm like I got you.
That's really
Yeah.
funny.
$20 on
You
Fiverr.
hire a fucking editor for your suicide note.
I mean,
that
come on,
was,
you don't want to go out with bad grammar.
Go ahead, Tom.
Speaking of former Whiskey Brothers, I think our old friend Ben Mowbray had a joke about he wouldn't kill himself. He can't kill himself until he gets that suicide note right.
Yeah.
But he's too much of a perfectionist about his writing.
Yeah.
It's going to be a while before he's comfortable enough with the final draft.
sure.
of
You
the
don't
note.
kill yourself before the fourth draft. That's
It took him 15 years.
suicide. Yeah, that's
And,
absolutely.
one of the
Gonna die
greatest
of
things
old
Andy
age.
Huggins ever said to me, I picked him up for a gig and we're driving out to Lake Jackson. And he was telling me how depressed he was. And I said, Andy, do you want me to swerve into oncoming traffic? And he said, not tonight. We have a show.
Oh my god.
That's so Huggins.
Yeah.
So I always thought that would be somewhere in Andy's suicide note would be something about not having a show.
It's been 4 months, 3 days, and 7 hours since.
Yeah. That's a good thing about not being able to drive and not have a car. You can't kill yourself with asphyxiation in a garage.
That's
Yeah. Could somebody come over here and borrow a car
that's
for
how
about
you're
an hour?
doing it.
Yeah.
The rest of us have porn in a belt. You're in the garage?
Yeah.
Jesus
There you
Christ.
Yeah.
I opioid overdose. Isn't that how the kids are doing it now? Isn't that how
That's
you
what I
do
was
it
gonna
now?
say.
Is that the big one? We've
That's
talked
what
about
we
this
do.
before. How would you do it?
That's pricey. That opioid overdose. That's pricey.
It's expensive.
Yeah, but it's fun on the way. The
Use your credit card, man. What are you?
Yeah, right.
You're not going to pay the bill.
right, exactly. I think suicide by nuclear bomb is the way to go.
I think you're on a watch list.
That's perfect. Step one.
I'm painting the walls, baby. If I go out, it's brap.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
I heard you paint houses. I've watched The Irishman 4 times. On the anyway. Yeah.
And I'm gonna do it at somebody's house I don't like. Come clean this shit up.
You can do it with a shotgun. Or you can do it with like your toe on an AK or like an automatic, where you and then you get the twitch motion. Yeah, I'm in here to up your game.
Automatic,
I'm
that's a
punching.
fucking-
I'm punching your show up.
Now I'm hiring a hitman,
That's
and then I'm
For
gonna try.
what? You got 3 years left. Fucking hire a hitman. Just wait on God.
spend that money on a hooker.
Yeah,
I don't think they take cash out, Rob.
yeah.
Yeah, you're on the back end. Just have fun.
No, I'm gonna hire a hitman and then try to call it off. And so I want my suicide to be a movie. I'm gonna spend an hour trying. No, it's calling it off. No, you told me you'd say that.
You need to time it perfectly so that you call it off and then get killed immediately after calling it off, and then the hitman gets notified that it's called off.
Yeah,
That's your goal.
yeah.
But you
Right.
keep getting it called off too soon, so you keep having to hire different hitmen.
Yeah,
But each hitman you hire is further down the list, so they aren't as good.
right.
So by
So
the
you need to calculate the amount of time it takes for a mediocre hitman to get
Sure.
the word.
And
that
that's
the-
called 48 Hours. It's a film from the 80s.
yeah, there's gonna be a point where they just send that third Manning kid after you.
Yeah. Cooper.
We could put a rape in there. I could pitch this movie.
All I know is that hitman's gonna be mad as fuck when he tries to cash that check.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It'll bounce. It'll bounce.
What's he gonna do? Kill you?
Yeah. Yeah. Literally blood from a stone. Go ahead.
Becky and I were watching Dateline last night, and they were talking to an undercover cop who poses as a hitman when somebody in prison mentions to another prisoner, "Do you know anybody?"
Oh,
Right?
and he's the guy.
informant gets the same undercover cop. This guy's been posing as a hitman to entrap prisoners that are trying to kill people outside of prison for 10 years. And for 10 years, every single one has been a guy in prison who wants to kill his wife or ex-wife who is outside of prison.
Sure.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah.
So this dude.
There's nothing over gang territory, nothing
Yeah.
over drug territory.
No mafia
Every
stuff.
single hitman hire has been a guy in prison trying to kill
No
somebody.
Fuck
lost,
that bitch.
no lost treasure.
No.
No nothing. Just
Nope, it's always
plain
their,
good
their
old
wife or
fashioned
ex-wife.
vengeance.
And so then what happens?
So Rob, if you hired a hitman to kill you, that would look very suspicious to the hitman.
Yeah.
It would also look like his ex-wife took her fucking time.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well,
It would.
I also, since, I would pose as a woman because they're bad actors.
Jesus. Now you're trans.
Correct. You'd be able to outact.
And
any
I can
woman, of
outact
course.
any woman and pretend to be my wife. Yeah. He's
Ooh.
done me wrong.
What is-
Oh,
What is-
I need you to kill him, and I want proof.
Is your wife fucking 90?
Yeah, and Minnie Mouse apparently.
And a cartoon.
Yeah, and a cartoon character.
All
I'm
right.
on my way out.
Are you?
I'll just suck my own dick.
That's
That's inside. That's too inside.
Tommy
Yeah,
Drake.
I know that reference. I know your act well enough to know that reference.
You can watch Tommy Drake's Dry Bar special, Dry Bar Comedy. Very easy to find, one of the more successful ones on the platform. You're going to go back for a second one, we have no doubt.
I'm going to watch it tonight. I'll watch it 3 times.
It's Tommy Drake, and I mean this sincerely, like
Damn.
between me and you, not even off air, one of the most influential joke writers you'll ever watch. That
Yeah,
son of a bitch
100%.
understands the math of comedy. We raise our glass to you. Thanks for hanging out. We hope you'll come do another episode either in person or via the Zoom, however that works.
Anytime, guys. Anytime.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. Another episode of the Whiskey Brothers coming up on the live stream. Don't you guys go anywhere. The podcast, this one is over. We'll see y'all soon.
Boom.
Perfect. Give me a hold screen.
Yeah, brother.
How was your birthday?
Bruh, fucking amazing. I was happy I did that. Dude, I woke up Monday and I did not want to make that drive.
Really?
Not at all. Then like 2 hours in, I was like, I'm glad I fucking did this.
You didn't have a threesome waiting on you?
Nah, bro.
See, if you did, you'd have been fucking gunning it. You'd have got up early.
No, I did this because you had a threesome waiting on you.
I
and I didn't get to
it.
do it the week before.
All right, I gotta tell you about the. So you remember last week I left? That was last week. I left because we had the. So, I get there, man. She tells me, "Hey, when you get here, just open the door. It's already happening." Cool. Both locks locked. So I'm just standing outside, jiggling the fucking handle, like what the fuck. So she finally comes, open the door, go in. I just see a gigantic ass. And not like, oh, this is great. Like one of them asks me, like, oh, this is work. Like this is like I just clocked in. Fuck, you know, like, oh, this is not fun anymore. And I end up saying out loud. I saw the girl. I was just like, hey, babe, this all you. Like I think I'm gonna just play Call of Duty tonight. I don't think I would have. I still did it, but oh man, that was work like a motherfucker. Like, ugh. Fuck. I was like, hey, dude, don't get somebody. I don't know what she's doing, but I'm just like, she's cool. She's like cute and all this shit, but like, get somebody I can handle.
Fucking picking up on plenty of blowfish.
Yeah. Your blowfish.
Just getting these big puffy bitches.
Yeah, extra tender.
I hope to gosh you didn't watch this shit.
Who the chick or
The
my
work.
wife?
The heavy lifting.
Oh, the work. Oh my God, that's a hilarious nickname. The work. No, the work ain't watching this. She was impressed though.
Oh shit! What the hell is that?
She was impressed. She said she wanted to come back.
All right.
She said she wanted to revisit or whatever. That was fun,
right.
but dude, fuck that. God, I'm gonna need an extra dick.
I just love you. You have all these threesome stories. Meanwhile, during COVID, the rest of us, our dicks have cobwebs on them.
Man. I tried to tell these stories on the road, and at first it was like, woo, yeah. And then like by the third story, they was just like, man, fuck this guy.
Yeah,
like I
shut the
could
fuck
feel
up.
it.
Yeah, just shut the fuck
But
up.
it was leading up to something. It was leading up to being addicted and shit and all that stuff. But that's why do people get like that though? Why are we not more celebratory of each other? You know, like, you know, for the good things that happen to us.
We are. On the first one, we're like, fuck yeah, you did it. And then it's like, oh, then let me tell you about this other threesome. It's like, all right, so you had another one, that's cool. And then, yeah, by the third one, it's like, motherfucker, think about it. If I told you any story 3 times, you'd be like, on the third one, like, all right, motherfucker, I get it.
But each threesome is different.
Yeah.
It's different. It's not.
But to my ears, it sounds like the same old bullshit. This motherfucker has 2 women in his bed, and my dick has cobwebs on it. So fuck yourself.
And nobody's like when I was just like, oh fuck, I gotta go fucking do this thing. And Slade was like, yeah, we don't feel bad for you. Nobody feels bad for. But think about that shit though. Like as a guy, that's a crazy spot that you're in. If you just like, I just want to go home and get some sleep. I don't want to. Like,
You know what my life is like right now? Pornhub asked me, are you still watching?
dude, no, I can't. I don't know how people still watch porn. It blows my mind. I was alone out there. It never even crossed my mind.
I'm almost completely over it. Why does every video, why these motherfuckers got to be related now? Why is it
Everything.
mommy fuck son and this that? And I'm just like,
Yeah.
hey yo man,
What the fuck? Like, I don't under.
can I get a pizza delivery dude again?
Yeah,
Just
what is
something.
the fetish of
Incest.
of incest? I don't under. That's fucking yeah. I don't know what somewhere around 2015 it switched into that. It was like
I
a
have
couple.
2 sisters. If they didn't have kids, I wouldn't believe they had vaginas.
Right.
Like I don't.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't think about that.
You don't even think about
No.
that area. Exactly. That's fucking insane. But a lot of them are step.
A lot of them are step, but
a lot of them are
some
step.
of them are like mommy catches son, blah blah blah. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, yo?
I don't. I don't get how that. I don't. But you know what that is? That's probably the result of like just being so connected. Like that's what I think. like social media, you're so fucking like. I think it's an overconnection of why that shit. That's the only thing I can think of.
Like, I don't care how hot the woman is. When I see mommy in the title, I'm not watching.
No, yeah, that I mean, you know, no, you can't. Not a mom, but
Give me the next door neighbor porn. That's it wasn't broke.
Or third cousin fucking. Third cousin fucking is alright. You could kind of see yourself, right?
It's unnecessary.
If you smash somebody,
Matter of fact, I don't need to know how these motherfuckers know each other at all.
That's true.
It's all unnecessary.
Should be all anonymous.
Yeah.
Anonymous fucking.
Dude meets chick, they fuck. That's all. That's the only title I need. I don't give a fuck how you know each other.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't give me a backstory.
Yeah.
Oh, they met on Plenty of Blowfish. I don't give a fuck.
She birthed him. Why do we need to know that shit?
It only makes it
Mom
uncomfortable.
gets revenge for 12 hours of labor.
Yeah, it
Rod
only makes
son's
it uncomfortable.
face. Fucking. That's sad as shit. Yeah, you're right. But third cousin, that's right. Like if you found out you fucked somebody and they was your third cousin, you're like, I feel a little guilty, but I don't know when I'll see you again.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a fucked up family reunion, though.
That is real. Like, oh shit.
You walk in, you're like, shit.
Yeah. No, that's fun.
Hello.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to whatchamacallit though. I can't even get back into it though. I don't know how I need.
Get back into what?
Even porn. I'm shocked people still watch it, especially around my age group.
I'm amazed at the fact that they're still making it.
That it's new porn, but it's still but you know what? It's still young people discovering it for the first time.
So
and they're gonna want to see it in 4K.
Here's the reason why it surprised me, like, cause like the glory days of porn in the '90s, whatever, when the internet fucking first happened, and like when the motherfuckers are paying for sites and shit, like Jenna Jameson made like $100 million goddamn dollars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now it's all fucking free. So what kind of fucking career choice is that now?
No, but see now the shit you paying for is the exclusive shit. If you ever look, they hardly ever have the full shit of the person. They just have clips. So sometimes your favorite person, like.
But here's the thing: is so motherfuckers are paying for the exclusive. You can get the full 30-minute video. I'm not watching for 30 minutes.
Who the fuck is
that 3-minute preview? That's all I want.
But you're not a. But yeah, exactly. He knows this guy. So you're not a porn fanatic though. Some people are like you know, extreme fans of the shit.
Although I will say this though, bro, when they fucking gave that free month of Pornhub Premium during COVID, I signed up. I was like, I want to know, you know, what was I missing?
Did you see what you were missing?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean.
There's some shit in there.
There's shit where you're like, this is the free page, and this is what you pay for.
And then on day 29, I backed right the fuck out.
Yeah, let me get out of this shit. Yeah.
Had 30 days.
That's Rob.
Had 30 days of premium content, and then I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Back to these little fucking snippets.
It does literally nothing for me now. I just over it.
I'm kind of the same way.
I was off of it for like 8-9 years.
I moved
it over there,
every
my G. 8-9 years. That was a while. Like since I was like the last time it was like 16 or something like that. I just didn't watch it, and I don't really count the times Shay was just getting into it. She was like, "Where do I go?" I'm like, "Go to this site." And she was like getting into it like heavy, and I was off it for a while. And then when I tried to revisit it, it just does. I'm just like, I like flesh.
All right.
Warm body porn.
Nicole
like
pulling it off
Yeah,
in
heavy
15 seconds. How are you doing
What's
that?
What happened?
Anyway, just reading.
What somebody did? No, what somebody did? Nicole, what she did?
Porn in 15 seconds on Reddit, because let's be honest about how long you need.
Oh, she's a lady. You
Yeah,
a pearl
that's-
girl, Nicole?
That's miraculous if you can pull it off in 15 seconds. All right, let's start this episode,
She's a
shall
pearl
we?
girl. You can jack off in 15 seconds? If you turn your hat backwards. Yeah. I left mine. Damn it, I left mine.
No.
The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Oh, welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast, everybody. Episode 888.
Jesus.
So long.
888.
Toll free, baby.
Brought to you by the number 8.
That is.
The letter 8.
The Ocho.
The what the those look like a letter. The
Super
what
8.
are those your dumb
My Elvis Presley glasses.
your Graceland glasses?
Yes, sir.
You went.
Fuck yeah, I
You
did.
went to Graceland
Fuck yeah, I did.
and you bought glasses.
I went to the Johnny Cash Museum and Graceland
Now,
the same day.
The Johnny Cash Museum, I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. I appreciate you.
Graceland's
I
fun,
love
man.
you. Shut your mouth.
That's
This is.
They don't get it.
Damn, Sam.
I feel like
They don't get it.
I feel like I'm
They don't get it.
losing friends to Scientology.
Look, man,
You know what? It's Presleyology, baby.
I got the last
It's
store of the day.
TCB, baby.
Got the last store of the day, and I got to the house. It's like, all right, cool, man, nice house. Walked in, front room was like, this is fucking gorgeous. And then I saw that tacky ass jungle room.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
I
hang
got-
on. You're going through this too fast. How long when you first walked when you got there? You first walked through the front door. You paid
Well, they
how
take
much?
a-
Hang
they
on,
take-
How much you pay to get in?
$75.
$75.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I didn't
So,
realize-
but then
You went to the front door
yeah.
and you walked through. At what point did your investment feel like it might have paid off? How deep into the tour were you?
I was pissed. I went through the house. I was like, this was not $75 worth of shit.
It's
how
a
long
small
were you,
house.
How long
It's
were you
tiny.
angry?
I'm getting there. And then I get out of the house, and they put me on a shuttle bus, and they take me back over to where, like, you know, where you walk in and you start. And I was like, so that was it for $75. And they're like, oh, no. Now you go in here and here and here. And the first stop was all of his cars. It's this big-ass building full of all of Elvis's cars. And that's when I was like,
Cadillac, baby.
all right,
There's a Cadillac
I'm
right over
feeling
there.
a little bit better.
All right.
I'm feeling a little bit better. 'cause
$75 to walk to an old white man's garage.
the cars are fucking
Yeah.
dope. And
I
then
got you.
I walked through there and I was like, all right, cool, man. I go into the next building and there's more fucking cars.
Okay.
And I was like, this dude, he had a tractor. fucking.
Of course
and
he
then,
did.
$75 to look at Elvis's tractor.
you get through there and then you start seeing all his gold records and shit. And
Uh-huh.
that, fucking impressive. And then there's another room full of fucking jumpsuits. Just
Yeah.
his jumpsuits and shit, right? Now, there was one part that I kind of, I was like, man, y'all gonna make me break some shit in here. They had these jumpsuits that were worn by all these other
$75
artists.
to look at a man's closet.
Yeah.
But they had all
Yeah.
these jumpsuits that were worn by other artists, and they're like, this is Elvis, his influence on other people. Like Kid Rock had one that looked very Elvis-ish. Post Malone had one that was on there, and these all known for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right?
Uh-huh.
And then they were like, yeah, you can see Elvis's influence and all this, like a Springsteen one.
Yeah.
And then I get to this one, and it was this jumpsuit worn by James Brown. They're like, look at Elvis's influence, and I was like, I'll fuck you up, dude. You got that a little bit backwards. You got that a little bit backwards.
Wait, that's still in the museum?
The sheer fucking balls to say Elvis influenced James Brown. I was like, I'll piss on this fucking
How
place.
how does a Facebook fact check window not pop up in the museum?
Yeah, right?
I was like,
Oh, there it is. There it is.
What? No, there. Hang on a second. There's a.
Wait a minute.
That's
though.
a
Hold
flagrant. That's a flagrant foul.
Yeah, man.
Aight.
I was like, you know what, man? I'm just keep
I
walking.
do got a question.
Uh huh.
First, I have to say I didn't know you could discuss me more. But I'm sitting here. Who dropped first? Who was
What?
exposed first? Elvis was out first.
Elvis was first, yes. Before James Brown, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but the jumpsuit thing was
I was
later.
about to say, when did Elvis start wearing the jumpsuit?
Yeah, the jumpsuit was a 68,
60,
69, 70.
yeah.
Yes.
The jumpsuit.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
the jumpsuit. Elvis influenced James
James
Brown
on
to
the
wear the jumpsuit, but
Yeah.
that
James
could be
was wearing the
James
jumpsuits,
was
baby.
okay. In the white eyes, I could see why that would be said.
The white eyes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that. I can see that. Okay.
So I
White eyes shut.
I soldiered through.
There you go. There you
That's
go.
more clever than it. Yeah, that deserves.
White eyes shut. That's great.
Yeah. We're
See,
we close our eyes to all the things.
No, don't fuck it up.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
So I just kept on walking, and then I got into that last building, and I was like, let me get these fucking glasses real quick. Because Jerry Wayne said I could not go to Graceland without coming back with some Elvis Presley glasses.
Yeah, but you got some Mr. T glasses.
Yeah, baby. But they got an EP right here.
They do.
They got the TCB on the side.
Taking care of business, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. Look at smooth there, Sammy.
All in all, it was pretty cool.
smooth, Sam.
So how long did you spend at this old white man's house?
Like 3 fucking hours.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
rough.
can't-
$25 an hour to look at his cars
can't
and
breeze
his,
through
his,
that
his
motherfucker.
underwear
No.
and his.
He had a
and
lot
his-
of shit. The man had a lot of shit.
Right, but the question is,
Yeah.
is stuff worth looking at?
It is worth looking at it.
Well, I know what
Yeah.
that's you
Man
and
has
him.
a plane. You can walk on the plane. Go look at his plane.
Yep, his plane
Yeah.
with 24 karat gold belt buckles on
Yeah.
seat belts.
You've never been on a plane before?
Not like
No,
that.
like I've been on a lot of planes.
I know.
Not like that. That
Um,
man fucked on that plane. He's got a big bed in the back for fucking. Yeah.
What, you smelled it? I mean,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Oh, you're fucking
Rob,
goddamn
you're
right.
It's wrapped in plastic.
Your folk heroes can't be that shallow.
Yeah, sure they can.
They got to bring something to the table.
Yeah, sure they can. Yeah.
You guys are blown
Elvis
away by-
is America. Elvis is America. Why?
He's
it's
dead.
White man stealing black culture and doing well with it and then not giving back. You know, and his house.
No. He gave back. Everybody who works at Graceland is black. I was like, Elvis is finally paying black people.
And it's his house is, if you look at that, if a hillbilly has money, that's what it's gonna fucking look like.
Yeah. I
That's
get it.
America.
He
You know?
Elvis left his Christmas lights up all year long. I
All the-
understand.
it's fucking
who Elvis
America.
is. There's no doubt about that.
Elvis's story is the story of America.
But the fact that people walk out of that even remotely, and I've never been, so this is me talking from a place of ignorance, and I understand maybe if I walk through those golden pearly gates, shut your whore mouth, Jerry Wayne Longmire. You, damn it!
So I was riding a high from going to the Jack Daniels distillery, and I was coming back.
More
Okay, but-
black culture stolen by white people.
But they finally gave the dude his props.
Yeah, they did that. Yeah.
But I was coming back through Memphis, and I was like, man, I kind of gotta.
Okay,
Like,
and I don't blame you for that.
yeah,
you had
and
to.
it was just
I'm not mad at you for spending the $75. I'm not mad at you for going. I'm mad at you for coming back satisfied. That's the problem. That's the. If you were back like I got ripped off for $75, all I got to do was look at an old man's fucking garage and his banana sandwich and the toilet and the bed and the
I do
fucking
think I
plane.
overpaid. I do think I overpaid. I
No
do not
joke.
think it was worth $7,500. The Johnny Cash Museum was $25.
Okay,
And it was
Yeah.
better.
It might be a little overpriced, but Priscilla got to eat.
Can't she still like move her mouth with all that shit she's done to her face?
Right.
Yeah, no, they literally liquefy her food and drip it into her. They lay her
Like a
back and they
hamster.
drip it.
You're just jealous because you're not paying $75 to go to Screech's house.
Nobody's going to Screech's house. He tried to sell T-shirts
Yeah.
to save it. It's
Yeah.
been in foreclosure in Wisconsin since.
His house is called Wasteland.
Ah, great.
Wasteland.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh on the day he died.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Yeah, you should.
literally
Why not?
this
Why not?
afternoon. 'Cause I'm not a shitty person.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I would need my
Yeah.
best friend to not make such a knee-jerk
Granted, you're coming from a place of ignorance.
reaction.
I couldn't even help it.
Yeah.
Like, I just flew.
Ah, damn.
You know nothing about the man. Clearly, you didn't know how much of a douchebag
I'm
he
a good
was.
person. But
Yeah.
the bigger point, is that it's not. I said it today. I will not celebrate the death
Sure.
of anyone, but I put an extra scoop of sugar in my coffee. That's all. That's it.
Yeah.
You deserved it. Good day.
Sure.
That's all.
Yeah.
I got 50 plus messages
It's not. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't wanna
within
interrupt.
within a moment. I was on the phone talking to someone, and it just started vibrating like it. I thought it just shorted out, and it was everybody going, "He's dead!" Like they must have texted Dorothy
Yeah.
in the Wizard of Oz when
Yeah.
that bitch melted. It was it was the most unbelievable, and I went, all right.
You got more
Yeah.
calls than the fucking Amber Thiessen or whatever.
Oh,
Fucking-
his family didn't get this many
Yeah.
calls. No one. He's a horrible, god awful example of what the human experience could be.
It's no fun when they're dead.
It was, but I
fun
tried to.
is when they're alive.
I said all this when he was alive.
I'm saying that's why it's hard to, I don't know, throw a parade or whatever the fuck
It's
you're
just
supposed
over.
to do.
It's just
You
over.
ever seen Megamind?
Yeah. Oh no. So
right when they kill the villain, it's like that's it. It's no more fucking fun. Like what am I doing?
What is Batman without Joker?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's granted. He was neither Joker nor was. Whatever.
Screech.
I have a lot of villains. But
He made.
Oh, and you're not a piece of shit.
He wasn't
That's
Joker.
fucking
He wasn't Joker.
got a lot of villains.
no, there's a lot of wrong people.
Oh, really? What is it? It's not me.
Eventually, they'll figure this out. No, he was. There was.
funny.
You guys are gonna toast.
Yeah,
really.
baby. Yeah, baby. Have a toast there,
I'll
baby.
wait for you,
Come on, man. Come on, man.
It's
Toast it up, baby.
everybody was
Yeah,
supposed.
that's Sam Damaris over there, man.
You're
Toast
gonna
it
make
up,
me
baby.
take these fucking things off.
Yeah.
The people. I'm only the only reason I brought it up today online at all was the fact that the last communication we had was a dollar bill he signed that said it said "Dear Slade Hack,
Yeah.
die,"
Yeah.
and it's just a little slightly maybe kind of ironic that the last thing the guy with throat cancer did was hack and die. That makes me laugh.
That's
Slightly, kind on the inside, not publicly.
Sure,
not,
sure.
I mean, now publicly because you're hearing
Yeah.
it and I'm vocalizing, but it also.
For you, very ironic. That's a lot of irony in
So that was
Hell
just-
You know,
yeah.
and what? But I think you should take a moment, Slade. That was a dollar bill he gave you. If you knew anything about the man's finances,
I do. I understand how
he
big
was
of
in
a
dire straits.
bro.
for that
You gave
dollar.
me 10% of your net worth. Just, I get it. It's and I don't want to. I grew up on Saved by the Bell, so I'm not gonna. It's just funny that he'll never ring it. The point is, we should do this toast, and you guys should move on with the show.
That's very
Oh.
Oh, you pissed? What happened, Rob?
Just celebrate the greatness of that fucking line.
That was a
Yeah,
good line.
man.
If only he were around to steal it. If only he was around to steal
Oh,
it.
Jesus.
That's the great tragedy.
All right, I'm over him. Let's.
Do we have to take a break? Because I have something. I got a story to tell.
We're all over him.
Do you?
I got a story.
About 6
About
feet.
6 feet.
Oh Jesus!
You can leave the glasses on.
Yeah, bro.
If you got a good story, you can
Yeah.
get out without dying. I'm in.
I can. Okay, it's all right. I got played today very well on Facebook.
Oh, did you?
I got played.
Wait, you?
Masterfully.
You.
Masterfully. Yeah.
You.
I am on a 30-day suspension now. I'm back in Facebook jail.
Get the fuck out of here. No,
let me
stop,
tell you
stop,
why. Let me
stop.
tell you
no,
how.
we're not getting into your dumb
No.
story now. No, I'm pausing your story. Look at the embarrassed. Look at this.
Yeah.
They have turned themselves away from you like a
I
Klingon.
got played
like a Klingon
so-
fucking.
I got played like a fiddle
No, we're not.
by this
Now
fucking
we're not
guy.
going to your story anymore.
Yeah.
Grown fucking man.
No,
You're
let me tell you what happened.
Nope.
And you'll fucking
Nope. We're
Yeah.
gonna- we're
You're
gonna take a
not
break.
8, motherfucker.
I
Thank you.
know, but
We-
this is not my fault. I
Rob,
got
Rob,
played.
Rob,
I got played.
Rob,
Nobody's
masterfully.
running your shitty ass
Rob.
account.
Yes, they did.
You
Yeah, they
running
did.
it.
I know.
Rob.
I got played.
Rob.
I got played.
No.
So
No,
I
we're
have
gonna
to
take
give
a
it
break.
to him.
No, we're
You
gonna
got
take a
played.
break.
I got played.
I'm done. And we might or might not come back to your dumb fucking story.
Okay.
Grown man.
You being kicked off of
Yeah.
Facebook is the most embarrassing thing.
Motherfucker's 108.
Yes,
And he got played.
you are
I
the.
did. I got played
I am
so well.
I am so embarrassed for you, by you, on behalf of you, and
Yeah.
any other adverb or adjective or whatever those things are. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come. And I mean a
I'm
quick
back
break
on Twitter.
because I want my knuckle cracking to come
gotta
back.
hear it.
Oh, oh man,
We
more
gotta
whiskey
hear-
brothers
we gotta hear
in a moment. All right, we can come. We're back on the Whiskey Brothers podcast. It only takes a second. What is that
Oh,
one
yeah.
for?
Oh,
Why are you looking? You're not going to distract me from what I'm trying to get into
no,
right
go
now.
ahead.
And what I'm trying to get into is your embarrassing display
Yeah.
of adultness.
Yeah. I
Okay,
know.
what did you get kicked off of Facebook for this time?
All right. So some
I'm going
guy.
to interrupt a lot.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Some guy
Play the fiddle.
posted
your
on
dumb
my
glasses.
page. He was a anti-vax guy,
Uh-huh.
right? And he posts on my page.
Give me.
He posts on there. He goes, "You are a fucking bootlicking piece of shit. Vaccines kill people."
Okay.
He posted that on my page
So he just hang on. Now, did he post this as a comment on your or he came to your page
and posted on my page.
and called you a bootlicking
Yeah.
vaccine?
Yeah,
Okay.
vaccines kill people, piece of shit.
Okay.
All right. That's what he posts on my page. Okay. So I reply as I want to do.
3, 2,
Yeah,
1.
I said,
Cut!
Yeah, go fuck yourself, you miserable cunt.
Right.
Stay off my fucking page.
Right.
All right?
And he just
He
came on like
deletes his comment, reports you.
he came on
I
all.
immediately get an instant message from him, and it says, "Gotcha, bitch." And then I go, "What the fuck?" And I click back, and it says, "Your comment has been put as bullying. You've got a 30-day ban now."
Okay, Rob.
And so I go back, and he's blocked me,
Uh-huh.
and I've got a 30-day ban now because he posted on my fucking page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. And you're looking at your. Excuse me. Let me.
What, can you see the truth now?
I want
through
you
those
to see my
glasses?
face when I
Yeah.
call you an idiot.
Yeah.
You literally.
Yeah.
They were like, "Hey, what's that behind you?" And you went.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a fucking cunt.
They
That's what's
literally
behind me.
came around the corner and went,
Yeah.
"Hey, Mr. Bad Guy,
Yeah.
follow me." And you went like a Scooby-Doo villain.
I did.
You followed him around the corner into
Yeah.
a pit they dug around a tiger.
They painted the tunnel on the brick
Literally
wall.
I
a
was
tunnel on
fucking
a brick wall.
Wile E.
You
Coyote.
child.
I fucking
you
ran into it.
fucking 80-year-old child.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because here's the thing. You're saying I got played.
No, you-
No. The fact that you are that fucking predictable
Yes.
is why you're being yelled at right
Because you
now.
wear your buttons on your chest like Darth
Yeah, yeah.
Vader.
The man needed to be called a cunt. I'm just saying he needed to be called a cunt, and he
No.
came on my. He
That
came
man-
in my yard.
that
and
man-
He came in my yard and took a shit.
Listen, Gran
All right?
Torino, that man is a hero.
Uh-huh.
That man is a hero. He managed to bait
Yeah.
you into a,
Yeah.
which is not hard at fucking all. It happens every
Trey
3
Tuxton is
months.
speechless.
Thank you.
That's how fucking dumb this is.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I get it.
Rob,
Yeah.
you deserve every. You're.
Are you sure you're liberal? Because you fall for the most right-wing traps of all time.
Yeah. I got played.
No, you didn't
No,
get
you
played.
didn't.
Stop saying that.
Stop.
You
Stop saying
got
that.
played.
Stop.
No, you didn't. What
You act like you went home
got
with.
predicted is what you got.
I
you
thought
got predicted.
pussy was involved. That's what I'm thinking. I got played. They got me. Oh, okay.
No.
Let's hear this story.
No part of you
Someone
got
just
played.
came on my page,
Yeah.
and I commented.
Go fuck yourself, you miserable
Reggie
cunt.
Jackson pointed
Oh
to
man.
left field.
Uh-huh.
Said what? I'm sure he had a bunch of right wing
you-
on parlor. Goes, watch this.
And you reacted like an idiot to someone you don't even know.
Yeah.
What are
You don't even
doing?
know this person.
Yeah, yeah, I
You
know.
fell for a phishing scam.
I did.
Give him
Yeah.
your Amazon password, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Why don't you just tell him? It's that's the dumbest. That's the
man.
absolute. Don't look at the screen like
what
it's
are you
gonna
put-
destroy. No, look
what
at
is he
me.
posted up
Look
there?
me in the face.
Yeah,
Fuck
well,
that.
yeah.
Look me in the
Uh-huh.
face,
Yeah.
you child.
Yes.
Why would you ever,
Uh-huh.
in the history of ever,
Yeah.
react to a person you don't know on the internet?
I don't know. He
who
wanted to-
just
he
got
wanted to
you
ring the bell.
Banned for 6% of your Facebook life over the next year.
My God.
Yeah.
You don't even have the right. What are you gonna do? You only do 3 things: cocaine, Facebook, and one something I don't know.
Was your first comedic influence Wile E. Coyote?
I've
Bugs Bunny,
never,
but you're not far off.
I've
Bugs
never,
Bunny used to plant a lot of traps.
I've never
or
been
fucking-
more disappointed in a human
Yeah.
being.
Sorry, yeah.
I have shit for you to do.
Yeah.
This is. You're like. It's,
The black dude that pays $75 to go to a plantation is disgusted with you. Suck on that, George Washington. Oh my
fucking
God! You fucking
Just can
how
we just
you-
end the fucking episode
how
now?
are you gonna kill yourself? Calling back the last episode. Bathtub autoerotic is
He's gonna get played.
It's Jesus Christ, you idiot!
Yeah. I'm a dummy. I get it.
To win March?
To win? Oh, yeah.
fucking
For
jackass.
all of February, yeah.
You did it on purpose, you raggedy motherfucker.
Black History Month.
That's why you did it, you racist bastard. I knew it. I knew it.
Take the boy out of Pasadena.
I knew it, bro.
You
Yeah,
can't
but
take the
you
Pasadena
can't
out
take
the boy.
the Pasadena out of the boy.
We
Look at
literally
you.
had a
Oh
meeting
my
about
God.
shit that we can contribute to what the Whiskey
Yeah.
Brothers are doing for the next, I don't know how long.
So, you know.
And literally all we came up with for Rob, because we were out of shit, was just promote us on Facebook.
Yeah.
And you literally shit in a waterbed.
You-
So if we
It
do
was-
end up doing the Facebook, the St. Patrick's Day show,
Yeah.
he can't promote it.
Of course not.
Well, I'll be free by then.
Jesus. Oh, yeah.
We'll get a
Yeah.
good 12 days out of you like we did for
Yeah.
Christmas.
Uh-huh.
You fucking-
You Kentucky fried bastard.
Rob, that's the most embarrassing the fact that you can't navigate.
How many times does this make? How many times have you been tossed into Facebook jail?
I'm a recidivist. Don't get me wrong.
No,
But this is-
what's the number, motherfucker?
Oh, this has got to be 5 or 6.
Yeah, so at some point there's
Yeah.
like some people are like, let's celebrate how many times I got arrested for chaining myself to a tree. Some of those people did some shit like that.
Yeah.
You just run to the police station and fucking shoot paintballs at the receptionist. You're like, put me in jail.
Well,
you're an
that's-
idiot.
I wouldn't go with that far. I
you're
wouldn't take
you're
it
an
that far.
absolute.
Have you ever had your own place?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Well, the vibe I'm getting and the decisions, it just seemed like you never left home.
DMX hasn't done this much jail time.
Shut up! This kid's onto something. Listen, Rob.
That's what this is like. This is like,
Well, I've already got a new account. So
do
I'm saying
you
fuck 'em.
live alone?
Yeah, no. I've already got a new account.
You just
So-
making it worse. Are you fucking kidding?
I did. I got a new account. So I've already got that going.
This makes sense.
Can you just?
Mob Rungle?
Mob Rungle.
Can you just?
Yeah.
Didn't he sound like he bitched to his parents about it? Mom, I'm off again.
No. Yes,
No,
but
just to
only
you.
after they ask him.
Yeah.
Like
After
you
they
know what I
ask
mean?
him.
He's probably slamming shit around the kitchen while she's making croissants. What's wrong with you, Robert? You know what, Mother?
Oh,
That's how I feel like it
Rob.
went down. Rob,
Sorry, man.
I feel for you.
It's the worst
I don't feel-
social media platform out of all of them. Facebook is the
how
absolute,
are you on
it's
anti-social
the
media?
absolute worst one, and they keep telling you they don't want you.
Oh my
Literally,
God.
all they do is peddle poison. It's stop looking for distractions. Look at
looking for distractions.
all Facebook does is peddle distractions and
Oh, look,
divisiveness.
there's an article on how to avoid Facebook jail.
yeah, of
I
course
bet
there
if you
is.
click it, your fucking face is on there.
Yeah.
Rob,
Yeah.
Rob, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't even been here this long, and I'm tired of this shit.
Trey, have you ever been to Facebook jail?
Never.
Slade,
No,
Not once.
Not once.
Jerry,
wait, hang on.
I got suspended.
No, he hasn't.
no,
Trey-
only
wait, hang
one
on. Trey-
person
Trey
in
has-
the room has
Trey-
been to
Trey
Facebook
has a
jail.
moment.
It's the
Trey has
oldest
a-
goddamn
Trey
one.
has a moment.
I got suspended for 24 hours, but like I wasn't aware of like how did it even happen?
Get back in the car.
He like
yeah,
no,
this motherfucker. is a-
no. This motherfucker likes going to jail. Yeah, he loves Facebook jail. He like the food. He like the fucking. He loves Facebook
Three
jail.
internet hot to the cop.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
You
Internet
destitute
hot to the
fucking.
I didn't know what it was one of the things where like I posted something and it was,
was
like
an accident.
Some asshole. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? I never posted nothing like that again. And it was for a day. This motherfucker's about to get 3 years. He about to have to sign a Facebook jail plea bargain.
You understand?
What the fuck?
But you laugh, but you're fucking with our livelihood.
It's all right.
No, it's not all right.
It's going to be okay.
What?
No, nothing about this is all right.
So wait,
gonna be
hang
all right.
on. So what else do you bring to the table?
Yeah, I've got my charm, wit, and personality.
Okay, yeah, but I mean for us.
Sorry. That's it.
Yeah. So, we don't
Rob,
just
you
chug
got
your
it.
water
Hey, you
like
know
an
what?
asshole.
Hey man, I think every time you go in, I think we need to put your ass in podcast jail.
Yeah, you don't. No, you know what? Let's
Go sit your ass over there.
I
That's
think here's what
really
we do.
funny.
Here's what we do.
really funny.
This Breckenridge whiskey bottle
Uh-huh.
will be the recipient.
Are we gonna do a swear jar?
It's $100 starting now.
Uh-huh.
Every time you get in Facebook jail.
Okay.
Starting yesterday.
Yeah. Started yesterday?
Starting yesterday.
That's not. You can't do that. That's
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Okay.
Executive order.
No, you can't. That's,
Yeah, I can. I can do anything I want to.
You can't keep going.
You owe us $100
For what?
for fucking life.
For life.
For being
Yeah,
Rob
may-
Mungle.
Maybe when it costs you something, you'll fucking
Yes.
act like a goddamn adult.
You owe us
I think that was
$100.
like a. I think
You
that
owe
was
us
an
$100. I don't know how
You
you
on
split
the wrong-
$100 amongst 3 people. That's math of the Butt Naked Club.
Yeah.
The
You're
point is,
doing it on the wrong platform.
thank you. If you're
Twitter
gonna,
is the place for toxicity, or however the fuck the goddamn word is. For all that toxic bullshit, that's all it is. You ever run into some of these bitches? They're walking Twitter threads. They're just fucking just toxic all the time. That's where you do that shit at. Facebook is for racist families.
you were kicked out in December.
Yeah.
That's
You're
what they do.
embarrassing.
No, I was
You're like
kicked out in
no.
November. I was kicked out in November.
Over 100 IMDb credits.
I've never been more
over
embarrassed.
100 IMDb
Literally,
Over
the
200.
voice of
credits. Over 200.
almost every anime character from One Piece to Ghost Stories, legendary.
Yeah.
Huh?
Legendary.
Yeah.
You're like a dude
Guess
that.
what? Guess what? He never makes a Facebook post about that.
No, God no. You know what he's also part of? The Whiskey Brothers.
Yeah.
Huh?
You know he's never online proselytizing?
No.
That weirdly. It's just a weird.
You're the founder.
Yeah, I know, but his cargo bay is loaded with cunts and Sarah Palin's a whore and all these weird and then he just flies over places that are no longer occupied and he drops those bombs until Facebook is like, I'm
gonna tell you right now. He's talking about a little swear jar for you for $100. Yeah. No, for every 5 times you post on Facebook on your shit, needs 1 on the Whiskey Brothers page.
Okay.
20% would be us.
Yeah.
Starting in March or whenever the fuck you're allowed back into the real world. It's the amount of that's a wonderful ratio. 20% would be wonderful. The amount of hateful shit you throw at these people who consistently get you banned.
Yeah.
The very least you could do was the occasional, hey, I'm also part of this awesome
Well, I don't
thing.
want to bring you guys down with it.
Why start now?
But also, I'm playing violin on the deck of the Titanic if anyone would like to catch a show.
And by the way,
we're traveling by moonlight tonight.
Do you have any idea how frustrating it is when we do a show and like the New Year's when midnight you're like, hey, I'm out of here, I'm tired, and then I see you calling people cunts till 3 o'clock in the morning on Facebook.
Well,
where'd you get the coffee, motherfucker?
Damn. Boy, you really cornered yourself into an intervention.
Jesus God.
You had no idea this happened. I got a great story. Nah, nigga, it ends tonight. You're like somebody, you in jail more than the motherfucker that owes child support. It's fucking sad.
Welcome to the roast of Rob Mungle.
Yeah.
You did this to yourself. All of it. All of this. You did it to yourself. The motherfucker, I got played. Bitch, you got predicted. You got predicted. He was that little paperclip in Microsoft Word. Watch what happens next.
You remember when Bear Grylls used to tie those loops of thread in Man vs. Wild? He was like, I'm going to catch a squirrel tomorrow. And they were like, no way a fucking dumb squirrel's going to run through that shit. Yeah. Fucking dumb squirrel.
Fucking God.
Dumb squirrel.
How do you fall for it?
Do what?
Like, why? Like,
forward.
What? Exactly.
Face first.
Yeah.
Face first.
I'm not even remotely going to defend you on this. You are a fucking jackwagon to steal his word that keeps fucking. How? Once a month do you get kicked off of Facebook?
3
The
months ago,
easiest
but
place to stay.
Once a quarter. That's still bad. Still bad. 5 or 6 times now? And by the way, I asked you for a number. You said 5 or 6. You don't even fucking know.
And baited by some stranger? Just bass bait? You just ate that?
Yep.
On the
Pretty
surface
much.
of the water.
Pretty much
Do
did.
you like it though?
What?
Like, do you like it? Like when they be like, "You done?" You like, "I did it."
Yeah.
I'm a rebel, Dad.
No, I didn't fucking like that.
Do you feel
like
do you
that.
feel then
He made a secondary page, Trey.
To get banned again.
Yeah, he
am
loves
I,
it.
am I friends
Well, I'm
with your
gonna make
secondary page?
Not yet. I'm gonna make the secondary page. I'm gonna use just for banning.
Fuck you. You better not let me find it. I'm going to report it.
Oh. Rob,
Yeah.
can you just be functionally participatory for a while? I use a
I'll
lot
see
of
what I
Y
can-
words.
I'll see what. I'll
But
see
just
what I can
could we use you for a while in March?
do. Yeah, sure.
All right,
I'll
perfect.
see what I can do.
We're not doing any shows until then. I don't guess. All right, I'm gonna pour one more shot. Does anybody have any? Did we cover everything tonight?
I think we're just all dumbfounded right now. Just like, how the fuck did this happen?
Rob,
Again.
Sorry, man.
I've never. No. Sorry would
I'm
insinuate
sorry.
actual remorse.
Sorry,
You're
man.
saying I'm sorry, like my ex who
man.
used to fucking do meth and punch me. You're like, I'm sorry, and I'm like, I guess I love you
white
too.
People, that's exactly how white people was right after the Civil War. I'm sorry, man. Oops. Whoops.
My bad.
It was. Everybody was doing it.
Yeah, grab a water. Ah, you fucking Rob.
No,
yeah.
no. You don't
No,
touch.
have another shot. At this point, doesn't fucking matter.
Just slap his hand.
I've never been more disappointed in
Facebook
you.
jail.
This is
Well, I
so
got
sad.
20
I got
days.
played, guys. No, you fucking.
Got 29 days. 29 days in the hole.
Oh my fucking
Sorry.
Literally, the
Sorry.
one thing
Sorry.
I need out of you is Facebook.
Sorry about
promotion.
that.
All right.
Sorry. This fucking, I can't stand that the muffled apologies. Sorry about that.
I'm gonna report you for everything.
I'm with y'all.
Day 1 you're out. I'm gonna fucking get first post you make.
What are you
Flag.
What are you doing?
The upside is, and I know this. There's 12 episodes until episode 1,000, which means we have 12 episodos to find
No,
a person
there's-
to put in this fourth
No,
seat
there's 112.
112.
What the fuck is up with your mouth?
till 900. Yeah, look,
Yo, you losing your shit.
Yeah, I
What
know.
happened?
Well, here's the thing. I'm trying to rush
ahead,
it.
go
Point
ahead.
is, we either have 12 or 112. Either way, we're searching for a replacement for Rob Mungle,
Uh-huh.
who has been ostracized from this group for absolute
I would
uselessness.
say you switch him out with Jerry Wayne, and he can run the computer shit, but he'll get banned from that.
Can't do that either.
I want this fucking car. This fucking guy. Yeah.
Is there
Just that
anything?
shit.
Is there? What? Give me your skill set.
It's in jail.
I know how to make prison wine.
I can get incarcerated.
Great toilet whiskey.
Yeah, I can make toilet whiskey pretty well.
That's all you're bringing to the table.
Yeah.
All right.
Digital incarceration. That's what he
Jesus
brings to the goddamn
Christ,
thing.
lawnmower man.
Wow.
Jerry Wayne Longmire on the ones and twos tonight. We're gonna do some man on the street stuff. It didn't happen tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to it. That's of course. And the rest of our entire production crew, who I may or may not be able to name, but Sam Damaris, Trey Tutson, Slade Ham, we're the Whiskey Brothers. There are decisions to be made.
Yeah.
Things to do. We'll see you guys on another episode
Goodbye.
soon.